6:53, time for the morning sprint.
This morning, police are investigating the death of Karen Johansson, a Fitchburg woman who was attacked on a Caribbean island. Johansson was assaulted on December 19th while on a horseback riding tour in Antigua. She received her initial treatment there before being flown back to Madison, where she passed away on Friday. Locally, Johansson was known as the Green Gardener on News 3 Now.
James Barnes Morris has pleaded guilty to first-degree reckless homicide with domestic abuse and the death of Brooke Stratton. Stratton last seen with Barnes Morris September 30th last year. Her body was found days later in a pond at the UW-Madison Arboretum. If you or someone you know is experiencing domestic abuse, resources are available. You can call or text the Domestic Abuse Intervention Services helpline anytime for support.
Davion Lathrop, charged with the first-degree intentional homicide of an 8-year-old, has been deemed competent to stand trial. The incident happened in March 2024 when Rock County Sheriff's deputies responded to reports of a missing child on West Miles Road. Lathrop was detained and the child was later found dead at the home. His trial is scheduled to begin in July.
UW-Platteville confirming with News 3 Now that athletic director Michael Knipe was terminated. Knipe, joining last May from Fort Lewis University, had taken over after the unexpected passing of Dr. Christina Navarro-Krupka in 2023. The school says we can confirm that Michael Knipe was terminated last week. However, we do not comment on personnel matters, so the reason for the termination remains undisclosed.
President Trump welcomed Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to his Mar-a-Lago estate in Florida yesterday. The two leaders discussed the Middle East peace deal, which is at a critical point. Both sides are looking to reach a second phase in the agreement that involves naming a temporary international governing body for Gaza and reforming the Palestinian Authority.
Louisiana asking for the National Guard's help patrolling New Orleans. President Trump ordering the deployment of federal troops to the city for heightened security during New Year's Eve celebrations, the Sugar Bowl, and Mardi Gras. The deployment, which begins today, comes a year after a deadly attack on New Orleans' Bourbon Street. 14 people were killed when an Army veteran with ISIS ties drove a truck into a crowd celebrating New Year's. As
New Year's Eve approaches, alcohol-free celebrations are in the focus. Christy Tanner's Truffles and Tunes event at Sober Social in Middleton offers a sober celebration with infused truffles and live music from 4 to 6 p.m. tomorrow for those in recovery or choosing sobriety. Dry Hooch on East Washington will be open for veterans seeking peer support from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Much of the Midwest, including Wisconsin, recovering from the effects of a bomb cyclone that barreled across the region yesterday. It created wind gusts of up to 60 miles an hour. It led to dangerous travel conditions. Temperatures dropped in some places by 50 degrees in 24 hours. Wind chills plummeted to as low as 30 degrees below zero in parts of Minnesota and North Dakota.